15 parents in Year 2 at this village school in Suffolk are withdrawing their children from SATs this May. The Key Stage 1 tests are being scrapped anyway in 2022, so they're ahead of the game.
We actually approached the school. There'd been some conversations in the playground about how we didn't want our children to do them and how might we go about it.
I just feel quite strongly that teachers should be teaching and not teaching to testing. And again, it's a lot of extra workload on them, and I just don't see any gain for it. What does this stage mean in the long run?
I mean, we understand that the head teacher has a legal obligation to actually submit the tests and to make sure that the children are doing them, but as parents, our opinion overrides that, and frankly, so it should.
In a letter to their head teacher, the parents say they would like to exercise their legal right to withdraw their children from Key Stage 1 SATs and are acting to support the head and staff in protest at the flawed primary assessment regime. They quote from MPs who said recently that the high-stakes system can negatively impact teaching and learning, as well as affecting teacher and pupil well-being. The government confirmed in Parliament last year that children attending school are not legally required to sit the national Key Stage tests. Bealing School is known for its highly creative approach to learning, with strong teacher assessment and tracking.
I wouldn't be surprised you might have heard my name, but I am from the infamous Hadley gang. And you boys, I am considering bringing onto my crew. You sir, what's your name?
Dan.
Ready for adventure?
Yeah.
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah.
Come and join us.
The school is 5 times oversubscribed by families who value an education with as few tests as possible.
We as parents want high standards as well. We want our children to achieve well at primary school and to have a broad, rich, enjoyable time. And it's being spoilt by this constant testing.
Families are listened to at Bealings, and that includes children who hold a meeting every week to discuss day-to-day issues. Today they're deciding how the football and netball teams can share the playground at break time.
The space is a little bit tight because there's like 15 people playing football.
It was always up to the blue line, that's why it was put there.
How about we just say that the football team just try not to go over the blue line?
It's a scene that's miles away from children sitting doing SATs practice papers.
It seems to me that the whole landscape around SATs has changed in the public perception. As a school, we're certainly not going to stand in the way of that, and it fits in to some degree, at least with our ethos as a school, that over-testing is certainly something that we wouldn't go along with.
I think there's other ways of observing and assessing our children and seeing how they're progressing throughout their learning years. I just don't think we need a standardised test to do that. And I think it's nonsense to say that we need all of that data, because all of the private schools, the fee-paying schools, they're not required to give this data, and they're not required to sit the SATs. So I'm not sure why it's one rule for one and one for the other.
You two will be picking things up, yeah?
The day at Bealings ends with older children helping the younger ones to clean the school. An idea borrowed from their twin school in Denmark. The parents who are taking action against SATs hope their own school in Suffolk will soon resemble the Scandinavian model even more.
I hope that other people will hear about what we're doing and start the conversation with their head teacher. And I think in situations like this, when something is so wrong, we need to stand up and say so. You know, if we all were to come together, great results.